case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1985, the Oklahoma Supreme Court heard a case, Mercury Investment Company v. F.W. Woolworth Company, that centered on a dispute between a landlord and a tenant over the interpretation of a shopping center lease agreement. The disagreement arose when the tenant, F.W. Woolworth Company, failed to generate sufficient sales to trigger additional percentage rentals specified in the lease. Consequently, Mercury Investment Company, the landlord, accused Woolworth of not operating their business diligently enough, arguing that this breach of implied covenant warranted termination of the lease for failure of consideration. Initially, Woolworth sought and won a summary judgment on the grounds that Mercury's claim relied on inadmissible evidence of oral negotiations and was barred by the statute of limitations. However, this decision was reversed by the Court of Appeals. The Oklahoma Supreme Court ultimately reinstated the summary judgment in favor of Woolworth, ruling that the landlord could not enforce an implied covenant that was not clearly stated in the lease agreement. The court further noted that extrinsic evidence could not be used to insert a provision into the contract that was not already expressed in the written instrument. This ruling emphasized the importance of clearly specifying terms and conditions in lease agreements to avoid ambiguity and uphold existing legal rights. The court found that there was no failure of consideration, and thus Mercury had no grounds to terminate the lease.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.